Today we're going to be showing you the best all-around setup to get you started bass fishing. Alrighty, so let's talk about the perfect spinning rod setup. This is going to be a rod setup that is going to be great for you guys if you're just getting into bass fishing. Not everybody knows how to use a baitcaster, and if you guys bass fish, you know learning how to use one can be difficult. So this is going to be a setup that is going to get you introduced to bass fishing. It's going to be a setup that you can use for all kinds of fishing. If you want to just, maybe go walleye fishing one day or pan fishing, you're going to be able to do that. This setup is completely dialed down based on size of the rod, the reel, and the line. So we're gonna just get right into it. The rod that you guys are gonna want is going to be a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod. The reason that we're gonna want a rod like this is because 7 foot is a good all-around rod to do a little bit of everything. The reason that 7 foot is such a great overall length is because it allows you to do a little bit of everything without putting you at any major advantage or any major disadvantage. There's really no bad issues that you can run into with a 7-foot rod. The reason we're going with medium heavy is because a medium heavy is going to allow you to fish for everything. You can fish lighter baits, you can still feel panfish, you can still feel bass, but it's also got enough backbone to where, if you happen to hook into something bigger, or you might need to pull a fish out of just a little bit more cover, you're gonna be able to do so. So we're pretty much just leaning on backbone and something that's just not too heavy. And then having a fast action is going to just really get you hip to sensitivity. And for the most part, most of the baits that you're gonna start off fishing, it's gonna be good to have a fast tip. You're gonna be fishing things like rubber worms and stuff like that. So sensitivity is key. Fast action is gonna be where it's at. The reel that you're gonna want is going to be a 2500 or a 3000 size reel. If you guys look on the reel, there is a number that is going to tell you exactly what it is. Oftentimes it will just have 2500 or 3000, or it will have like a letter in front of it. And this reel in particular, it has a C in front of 3000. The reason that you want this size reel is it's going to be a comfortable size for you to learn how to use, but it's also going to be fit for the correct line that you need. The best overall line that I think you guys can throw in a spinning rod setup is going to be braid. Throwing a 15 to 20 pound braid is going to be ideal. Braid does not have stretch, so you're gonna get maximum sensitivity, and it doesn't coil. So if you are a beginner or you're new to this, you're not gonna run into any issues with bird's nests or anything like that. Oftentimes when you have a spinning rod and you open it up with monofilament in there, it will just spew out, you get a big tangle, and it gets frustrating. Plus 15 to 20 pound braid, it's nothing crazy thick, and you don't have to worry too much about fish seeing it in the water. One thing that I will touch on that you may not understand right now, but we have videos that can help you out there. If you're concerned about fish seeing the braid, don't worry too much. You can always tie a leader on braid. And one thing when it comes to putting braid into a fishing rod, there is something to know. You might have to put backing on there. And if you don't understand what that means, that's okay. Hey, we got some links down in the description below that are gonna teach you how to put backing on a rod and how to tie a leader. So no worries. If you guys just need to figure it out, hit the links down below. This is gonna be a do-it-all setup. You guys can fish anywhere with it. You can catch bigger fish with it. Just make sure your drag is set on your reel so you can pull out some lines so you're just not stiffing, a big fish in, and you guys will be good to go. You're gonna be able to learn how to bass fish. This is gonna get you hooked, and it's gonna move you to the next level in your fishing career. If you guys are new here, do me a favor, consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.